What's up guys, DK here with Collector's Impact, and today I just got through lifting some weights, having some caffeine, and I got this package in the mail, so I'm feeling great. I don't know about you guys, I hope you are too, but yeah, today I'm excited. This is the first economy order from PSA that I submitted, and it has come back. So let's go ahead and check out the grades, and what I'm going to do here is I'll reveal the grades, blind reveal style. I haven't seen them yet, that's why I'm still excited, so we'll see how that turns out. But I made some predictions in the raw video submission. I'm going to go ahead and insert those predictions. You'll see what I predicted for the card and what it actually came out as. So let's go ahead and start with the Zoe Saldana as Gamora, of course. These are in order in terms of how I submitted them. So this is the Alpha card again, the 1 of 23. And here is what I thought it would get. But I will say that in SGC's handling of it, since they had to take it out of the case and examine it and everything, they did damage the corner ever so slightly trying to put it back in. So I don't know if it's going to get a 10. It might get a 9. It might get lower. It still might qualify for a 9 because it's like microscopic. I'm nitpicking because the graders nitpick. And here is what they actually gave it. Oh God. Yeah, that's kind of, I was afraid of that. I mean, an 8 would have been okay for me. 7, oh my God. It's because of this stupid little nick in the corner or whatever from where SGC mishandled it. So 7 is really, it makes it not really worth it that much, but whatever. It is what it is. We all know how PSA is, and there you go. There's a wasted grading submission fee. One of hopefully not many. So let's see how Spider-Man turned out. This one I was super optimistic about. It does qualify for the 10 based on its centering and everything else. So here's what I said about it when submitting it. 4357 or whatever is the absolute minimum, off that the centering can be for a PSA 10. So it is plausible that it could get a 10. Though knowing PSA and how stringent they are with these cards, it'll likely get a 9. And here's how it actually turned out.
Why don't you just feed me to the lions?
What?
Step on my head when I'm drowning. What a great friend. What do you mean, what?
Are you f***ing shitting me? Are you f***ing shitting me? A f***ing 6? This was opened live on the channel. Like, we opened this from the pack. Fresh on the channel. I sent in cards that I had in binders for 30 years that came back as 10s. This just came out of a pack. It has no blemishes, no flaws, and it's a 6. Okay. Energy level has significantly gone down, guys. What the f***? Wow. Wow. Anyway. Let's see how the hologram turned out. If that was the regular one, this is probably a 2. This is a pack fresh Wolverine hologram. The only issue with it is its centering. The value on these Marvel cards when it's 8 or lower is exponentially destroyed. And since this is pack fresh, I'm obviously going for that 9 or higher. So the centering might kick it down to an 8. That's the only reason that this card would be an 8 is from the centering. So we'll see. Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, so it got an 8. So that's the only one that was actually in line with my prediction so far. Okay. How about Black Cat? So this one, again, this is a very rare card. These cards, there's only like 1,600 that were made of this particular card. Based on the math in terms of how many boxes were made versus insert cards and all that kind of stuff. If you want to hear all the details, check out the submission video. But, yeah, let's see. This is what I predicted for it. This card, however, is not mint condition. It has an issue right here. There's a blemish in this border. So it's really going to be up to the mercy of the grader in terms of how they want to grade it. It would technically be a 7 near mint in this condition, but it could also qualify for an 8 near mint category. So it could, because the card overall is gorgeous, and this is what it got. Yeah, near mint 7. That's, I was saying, like, the worst case scenario is going to be a 7 because of this little blemish here, and it sure was. This grader was not having a good day. The 6 threw me off. The 6, okay. Now this Metazoo card is an extreme experiment for me. So this card right here, I'm going to go ahead and send it in using this economy service because normally I send these in express, but I'm really just tired of paying the high fee for these, and it's just getting a little old having to like line PSA's pocket. But either way, this is for my personal collection. I'm going to go ahead and send it in. Centering on this is absolutely beautiful. The card is right from the box, right into the sleeve. It should have no problem pulling a 10 because I have other cards from the same series that pulled 10s that are even a little bit more questionable than this one. This is like perfect. Absolutely love it. The only reason that it wouldn't pull a 10, I think, is because I'm sending it a different service tier this time. So we're going to find out. This is my experiment. This should be a PSA 10. This one is like flawless. It's perfect centering. The card is flawless. And they gave it a 9. They gave it a 9 because I sent it in economy. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. The centering on this is perfect. The condition is perfect. It's a 9 because it's economy. It seems like it at this point. So here's the back of this card. This is Will, Scholar of Frost from Magic. The front, of course, is Rowan. And this card, there's no reason that this shouldn't be a 10. This card is absolutely flawless. That was my prediction for it, so I'll go ahead and cut that out. But this is, yeah, this should be a 10.
Let's stop it and end it today.
And it's not. It's a 9. All right, Jeweled Lotus. Let's go ahead and get like a 5 on this because why not? So this has bad centering on the back of the card. That's my only concern with it. But the back of the card for the 10 qualifications is still pretty lenient. But, yeah, with the way that this grader was going, who knows? Yeah, see, that's a 9. That's okay. That's fine. Whatever. You notice no 10s yet. Now, these I'm going to be extremely salty if there's not a 10 in this. This is the art cards. No one wants these cards right now. They're not worth any money. This is just a me thing that I really wanted them for my personal collection. I sent in really good examples of these art cards to try to get the 10. Did PSA hook me up? They did. Here's the first Gem Mint 10. Okay. What the hell? All right. So there's the first Gem Mint 10, and it's on an art card. Like I said, these are not worth any money. No one wants them. So there's the 10. Yeah. Same sort of qualifications, specifications as the non-art cards went into assessing these, but this is how it goes. So let's see how Nahiri turned out. This is one of my favorite art cards. I just love that freaking art, you guys. It's so nice. This one got an 8. An 8. Okay. How about Soren? This is the most desired of all of the art cards in the world currently. As of the filming of this video, this is the most expensive art card, clocking in at around $25 to $30 for a mint condition copy. These are, obviously, it's the gold signature version. Did they give it a 10? Yes, they did. Wow, okay, that's the first big hit of this submission. That's the first, like, that's probably worth 100 to 150 bucks in a 10, I would assume, somewhere in that neighborhood. But they're very expensive to grade, so, you know, you can't really get too excited, at least with this submission. Here goes Nissa. She's this is like the crazy art version with all the different artworks all around the side, and there's a signature there in gold. Let's see how this one turned out.
Gotcha. Yeah, now what, mother? Got my pimp game, b.
Hey, a Gem Mint 10 as well. So notice my favorite card, Nahiri. That's the one that got the 8. All right. Now we're into the Black Lotuses from Duel Masters. Now I sent in 6 of these. I was predicting 10. I was predicting 3 10s and 3 9s. So let's just run through them. There's 1 10. Hell yes, that right there is a good hit. Okay, that's the best hit of this submission so far. That's a 10 there. Let's see how this one turned out. A 9 there. Okay, so we got 1 and 1 so far. How about this? A 10 there. Hell yes. Okay.
Just do it.
A 10 there. So there's the 3 10s. Okay. And how about this one? We're on the 5th one now. A 7.
I smell something. Bullshit.
Okay. All right, and this one, let's see. The final one got a 10. Hey, you know what? I'll take 4 10s, a 7, and a 9 over no 10s. So we'll just go with that. Whatever. The 7 is a throwaway because that's just, it's a 7. I don't understand. You guys, I'm still so salty about this Spider-Man card. That is just... Someone needs to tell me, like, what is going on here? There's literally nothing wrong with this card. Not a damn thing wrong with it. This hurts PSA's brand more than anything. I mean, this is so bad. That is such bad grading. This card is absolutely flawless. Yeah, so for the record, I'm not going to be sending in any more economy submissions at the $50 price tier. That's absolute insanity. This order was only worth it because of the Black Lotuses. If I didn't get those 10 Black Lotuses, this order would have been a complete and utter dumpster fire. So thank you for the Black Lotus 10s. That made it worth it. Jesus. Well, yeah, that wraps up the video for today, guys. Let me know what you thought about these random assortment of cards and the grades that they received. Are you going to be sending in any cards for the $50 price point economy submission that they now have open? Or are you going to hold out and wait for the bulk to return for hopefully that $10 card price point? Because with results like this isn't even worth the $10 price point. Like, this, I mean, God, spending $50 to grade it, it comes back a 6 when it's flawless. This card isn't even worth $10 in the open market as a 6, even though it's absolutely flawless. So, like that will ruin your mood. Anyway, thanks again for coming by and checking out the video, guys. I hope that you guys have a good day, and I hope to see you back next time for some more grade reveals and card discussions. Take care.